Johnny here. Right now I'm in India, in the fabled Vale of Kashmir. And in this short film, I'm going to give you some ideas to travel beyond the ordinary that'll get you a little deeper into this vast and fascinating country. So now you've seen the sights of Rajasthan and Kerala, and assuming that you, like me, have fallen in love with India, a world of opportunities opens up. North, south, east or west, you can go anywhere you want to go. So which is the best way to go?
Perhaps the most obvious way to go from here is to head east out of Delhi, down the Ganges Plain towards Calcutta and the Bay of Bengal. From Delhi you could travel to Rishikesh, where the Beatles once stayed composing the White Album, through the extraordinary cities of Lucknow and Allahabad, and on to Varanasi. We have a wonderful group trip called Slowly Down the Ganges that does just this, taking a local fishing boat for 3 days down India's most iconic and spiritual rivers before arriving in one of her most revered towns. No matter how many times you come to Varanasi, with its bathing ghats, funeral pyres and endless ceremonies, it's a place that will always move you. And that's not all.
One of the things I love about coming to India is drinking the lassi. That's the curd yogurt drink they make out of buffalo milk. And there's nowhere better in India to drink lassi, in my experience, than Amritsar in the Punjab or Varanasi, which is where I am now. I'm about to try some. Oh, it's just delicious, very sweet, but it's absolutely fantastic. And they put the buffalo cream on top. It's delicious.
From Varanasi, you can either head to the wonderful city of Calcutta, my favourite of all India's mega cities with its flower markets, famous monuments and iconic landmarks, or head into central India. Central India is definitely one of my favourite regions of the whole country, a vast area comprising some of India's best national parks, ideal for spotting the elusive tiger, some fascinating cities and towns such as Bhopal, Bijaypur, Hyderabad and of course Mumbai, the wonderful Goan beaches and more UNESCO World Heritage sites than any other part of the country, perhaps the most famous being the erotic temples at Khajuraho.
Most people know Khajuraho for the erotic temples, the temples carved from the Kama Sutra, but they only represent 10% of the overall carvings here. And I think what gets you about this place is not so much those, although they are amazing and quite extraordinary, but it is really the scale of the craftsmanship here, the thousands and thousands and thousands of beautifully intricate carvings. It really is one of the most extraordinary places I've ever seen.
And if this doesn't appeal, or perhaps you've already been, then why not go a little more offbeat to Gujarat, which is one of the most fascinating and yet unexplored regions of the whole country. The temples at Palitana, another World Heritage Site, are among the best in India. The landscapes of the Rann of Kutch are epic and home to some of the subcontinent's most interesting wildlife, and the tribal people that live here are quite unique, creating some of the finest textiles anywhere in the world. And if that doesn't appeal, why not head for the hills?
Another region you might want to look at if returning to India is the fabled Himalayan region of Ladakh and Kashmir. This is a part of India that I love and has drawn me back over the years time and again.
Kashmir, with its breathtaking lakes and beautiful mountains, its iconic houseboats and atmospheric towns, is a great place to come and relax. And now, after almost 2 decades, the British Foreign Office have finally lifted their advice against coming here, meaning there is even more reason to come and enjoy what is one of the world's oldest holiday destinations. From Kashmir, taking one of the most amazing road trips anywhere in the world, you can head up to Ladakh, a stunning, dramatic mountain desert kingdom, Buddhist in culture, that once formed a part of Tibet.
We have a number of group tours that take in these regions. A journey to Ladakh, which takes you on a mega road journey to the Buddhist mountain kingdom. Hill stations to Kashmir, which will show you some of the interesting towns such as Shimla, Dharamsala and Amritsar on your way to Kashmir. Or even our ever popular high road to Kashmir that connects Ladakh with Srinagar.
And remember, If you'd rather a private holiday, just give us a call or drop us a line and we'll organise everything for you.
All of these regions offer great opportunities for those that have been to India once, twice, or a few times before and are looking for something different. And finally, if you consider yourself a true Indophile like me and have been to India umpteen times, there are still a few little gems to keep you entertained.
First of all, you can head right up into the far northeast of the country, close to the Burmese border and Arunachal Pradesh and Nagaland. Here you'll find a very different kind of India, with a very different kind of Indian, more closely linked to their relatives across the border in Southeast Asia than their compatriots in Mumbai. We have a group trip that takes you right into the heart of this region, on the famous Brahmaputra River and on to the Hornbill Festival, which takes place early every December. Or you could head south of Calcutta and take a look around Orissa, visiting the temple town of Bhubaneswar and then the tribal heartland of India, where, among others, you'll meet members of the Bondo tribe, said to be the original inhabitants of the subcontinent. Again, we have a tour called Indian Tribal Odyssey that will take you to all these places.
India is a land of infinite possibilities and has enough travel experiences to keep you entertained for a lifetime. Hopefully this short film will have given you some great ideas, but if you're still a little bit confused and would like more advice, then why not call one of our India specialists on the number below, or write to us at info@wildfrontierstravel.com. But my advice is to come to India. It truly is one of the best travel destinations on the planet.